Hello and welcome. My name is Charlene Smith and it is match day. Today is Newcastle versus Arsenal, a big game for us in the Premier League. Now, coming into this fixture, Arsenal are coming in on the back end of a defeat at the London Stadium where we lost 3-1 to West Ham. And Newcastle are coming into this fixture with a complete opposite score where they won 3-0 against Manchester United at Old Trafford. So, you know, two completely different approaches to this game. However, I do want to remind you guys that Arsenal are unbeaten in the Premier League so far this season. And although we are feeling a bit gutted about being out of the Carabao Cup, we've only lost 2 games so far this season. I think it is quite quick to sort of forget that when results don't go the way that you want them to. So I just wanted to get that out there and, you know, give us some credit for the achievements that we have been making so far. Now, how am I feeling about this Newcastle game? I'm actually feeling, you know, really excited and really confident. This is a completely different game in comparison to the Carabao Cup. This is the Premier League. So it's just a completely different mindset. As we did see in the Carabao Cup, there was a lot of changes that took place as well. Whereas for this game, I do have a feeling that we will sort of revert back to a starting 11 that we are a bit more used to, that, you know, is a bit more used to getting results. I will give you my predicted starting 11 closer to the end of the show. But yeah, I'm excited. The Premier League is back. As we know, St. James's Park is never an easy place to go to. It is, you know, quite tough. It's going to be a tough battle. I'm not expecting an easy game today. I'm not expecting nothing easy at all. I feel like we are going to need to be switched on and we're going to have to really work hard and grind out a result today. But I am feeling confident that the team will be able to do that. Now, just looking back to the Carabao Cup, we did actually see that Aaron Ramsdale started for us. And it was a bit of a shame that, you know, he did concede 3 goals, which I don't really feel like they was all his fault. The first goal, for example, was a Ben White own goal from a set piece. And to be fair, Aaron Ramsdale was fouled as well. Even, you know, Aaron Ramsdale's facial expression, you know, when he told the ref what had happened, his face just kind of said it all. The second goal, it was a good goal by Kudos. Zinchenko just looked like he was, you know, sort of somewhere else. Gabriel, the ball just went straight through his legs. I feel like for that goal, the defenders perhaps could have done a bit better. And the third goal, I mean, it was a great goal by Jarrod Bowen. Maybe Ramsdale could have done a little bit better, but, you know, all in all, I'm not saying that, you know, the blame is all on Ramsdale or anything like that. So it's just a bit unfortunate that, you know, he manages to start a game and then concedes 3 goals. But when you sort of look at the whole team's performance, it was just a bad day for us. You know, it was just one of those games where no matter what you do, you're not going to get anything out of it. Like, it was just a bad day. So the mindset that I want from the players is, you know, that was a bad day. We shake that off, we pick ourselves up and we go again. This time we go stronger, harder. Now, Eddie Nketiah, we did see him get that hat trick last week against Sheffield United. I am really excited to see Eddie start today's game and, you know, hopefully he'll get a goal today or some goals in today's game. I think he'll do well as well. So really looking forward to seeing Eddie. When we did actually play this fixture last season, we did actually get a 2-0 win against Newcastle. Martin Odegaard, our captain, did actually score the opening goal. So it was great to see Martin get some minutes in the game against West Ham, and he managed to get a goal as well. So great that, you know, Martin should be back fit and ready to start. Martinelli is another player that I'd like to see starting as well. He did actually force an own goal against Newcastle as well. We did actually beat them 2-0. So yeah, it'd be great to see Martinelli. We just know the quality and the strengths that Martinelli brings. And I feel like having Martinelli on the left, Saka over on the right, it's just a good balance because it's two great quality players either side. And that is what we need. Now, I have actually got some stats here as well that I do want to make you guys aware of. So Newcastle have won just one of their last 10 Premier League games against Arsenal, where they've also drawn 1 and lost 8, failing to score on 8 occasions in that run. Only Man U have won more Premier League away games against Newcastle than Arsenal. So Man U have won 14 and Arsenal have won 13. With Arsenal winning 8 of their last 10 visits to St James's Park and losing 2. Arsenal have kept 30 Premier League clean sheets against Newcastle, the most one side has kept against another in the competition's history. Newcastle are unbeaten in their last 6 league games, where they've won 4 and drawn 2, scoring at least twice in each of the last 5. So they scored 2+ goals in 6 consecutive Premier League games between August and October 2004. Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 11 Premier League games, where Arsenal have won 8 and drawn 3 and scored 28 goals. All 3 of their draws have been 2-2 scorelines in London derbies in this run. So hopefully this fills you guys with a bit of, confidence that we can go and get a result. I actually feel, quite excited about this game. Obviously, when we did get the 2-0 win at St James's Park last season, we was in a title race. So, it was quite crucial for us to get the points. That was our motivation then. I guess the motivation this time is, number 1, we're on the back end of that defeat against West Ham. And number 2, we're currently unbeaten in the Premier League. However, I don't want a draw. I want all 3 points. That is my expectations for today's game. It is important that we do get the all-important win today. Now, I'm going to give you my starting 11. Like I said, it's just a bit of an unfortunate result that Aaron Ramsdale came in and conceded 3 goals. I don't blame him at all. If it was me, I wouldn't mind starting Aaron Ramsdale. I feel like he is a fantastic goalkeeper. He makes some good, crucial saves. So, big credit always goes to Aaron. I do feel like for this game, I feel like Mikel Arteta is going to start David Raya. He seems to be our new number 1. So if we sort of just go on the back end of what Mikel Arteta has been doing, I personally feel like he is starting David Raya. In terms of my preference, I really don't mind. I think they are 2 great keepers and they're both capable of making mistakes. I wouldn't say one is better than the other, but I feel like David Raya is going to start. Now, in terms of the back 4, Ben White, we all know that Ben White is a great player, great defender. So Ben White starts for me. And I did notice in the training pics as well that he has dyed his hair. So in the last fixture, we did see that he had grey hair. He's gone back to black. So maybe the new hair just weren't doing it for him. Maybe he got a little bit superstitious and thought, do you know what? This new hair is not doing it for me. I've gone and scored an own goal, and it was a great header at that as well. So let me revert back to my original hair colour. So Ben White has dyed his hair back to black or brown. I'm looking forward to seeing the centre-back pairing of Saliba and Gabriel. We know they are the best centre-back pairing in the league. If anyone knows of any better pairing, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we all know those 2 are the best. Now, in terms of left-back, Zinchenko, I'm sorry, I support all the players, but I really want to see Tomiyasu start. Newcastle are going to come at us. Wilson likes to score goals. I don't know whether or not Isaac is injured or if he's, you know, going to be playing or what, but he can score goals. Almiron, Joe Willock got a great goal against Man U. They've got players that are going to come at us that can score goals. I need a solid left back there. Zinchenko, sometimes he just does the most. And I feel like he plays better in midfield than at left back at times. Today, I need someone solid. Tomiyasu, strong. He's got that physicality. He's solid. He's great in defense. Tomiyasu is who I want to see starting at left back. In terms of the midfield, we know that Thomas Partey is out. We saw Odegaard come on against West Ham and he did score a goal. I want to see Odegaard start in today's game. I want to see Declan Rice. He didn't have the greatest game against West Ham. Understandably, that was his previous club. I think I wasn't at the game, I was at the studio, so I didn't actually get to hear the crowd, but it was a bit of a mixed bag from the crowd, mixed reactions. You know, he's a great player and, you know, he's come to Arsenal and he's doing amazing. You know, fans are going to be a bit upset about that, whereas some fans are in support of that. You know, he's progressed on. You know, it's not like he left West Ham on a bad note. I think he actually left in the perfect way, won them a trophy and then moved on to progress on with his career. Declan Rice, fantastic player, great signing. Feel like he's going to be amazing. I want to see him start. And Jorginho to start as well. Jorginho could sort of be that holding player. Declan Rice could do the box-to-box work. So that is who I want to see in the midfield. In terms of the front three, Saka goes without saying, our star boy. Want to see him over on that left-hand side. But big up to Reiss Nelson as well. I feel like Reiss Nelson, he really came into that game against West Ham and he really sort of made a statement. You know, I think he played really well in that first half. Second half, the whole team was bad. But if we just go based on that first half performance, Reiss was really working hard and he was really trying to make something happen. Great player. And, you know, it'd be nice to see him get a bit more minutes. For this game, though, I do want to start Bukayo Saka. Over on the left-hand side, you know, Martinelli, he just comes with that energy, that pace, that threat, that guy that can score goals. Martinelli has to start on that left-hand side. And through the middle, I want to see Eddie Nketiah. I'm always giving Eddie credit. I think he is a great player. And I feel like he needs that run of games. Eddie will score you goals. Just give him the minutes and he will score you goals. I don't want to see Trossard or Havertz or anyone starting through that middle. I want to see Eddie Nketiah starting. It's a bit of a shame that he didn't manage to get a goal against West Ham, because he was absolutely buzzing from, you know, that hat trick last week against Sheffield United. And, you know, big credit to Eddie. I'm excited to see Eddie play today. I think he's going to have a great game. So that is my starting 11 for today's game against Newcastle. I feel like that is a nice, strong, solid starting 11 that will go out there and get 3 important points. Let me know how you guys are feeling about today's game and let me know who you would like to see in that starting 11. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And it's a big day, a big game at St. James's Park. I'm excited. I'm buzzing. I can't wait for kickoff. Oh, let me give you my score prediction as well. I almost forgot. I feel like it is going to be quite a tough battle. It'd be great to get a clean sheet. Even if we concede, I'm not that bothered. I just want the 3 points. That is the big thing for me. So today, I'm going to go for a tight scoreline of a 1-0 Arsenal win. That is my score prediction. I got a feeling I might be wrong, but I reckon we're getting 3 points, and that is the most important thing. But my score prediction is 1-0. Let me know what your score prediction is in the comments as well. I'm Charlene Smith. Thank you so much for watching. And let's get the 3 points, baby. Let's go.